would like to kind of explore what an exercise expert might look like. Maybe how we look at somebody and assume they've got to know what they're talking about. What is this guy a potential expert in? It may not be fitness. It's not fitness. Expert in wireframe glasses. Or movie critic. Thumbs up. How about he was this guy's trainer? The greatest, had this guy outside the ring in every sparring match, in every training session for, what, 30 years? This guy and that guy don't look the same. I cannot necessarily hire somebody that looks like that with boxing gloves to be my coach and expect to get very far. Lots of lessons. This is kind of interesting. This wasn't my idea, but it was a good idea. Let's pull up the top 10 NFL coaches of all time. And then we pulled up a list that happened to be these guys of the top 10 NFL players of all time. Now, there are none of these players on this coaching list. And where we're going to end up looking at this is I don't see many people recognizing this in our industry. Fitness, weightlifting, whatever, bodybuilding. This guy, I remember this. I was alive then, and he had to know everything. He didn't know much about calves, but he knew so much stuff about this part, right? That was a joke also that we'll actually get to. If you saw this guy walking around, especially in that suit, somehow it's okay over here. But in that, you'd be like, that guy can't know anything except how to bankrupt California further, maybe. Might even be the same amount of knowledge. In theory, he might even be wiser in many respects. Just another example. This guy is a relatively contemporary. He's a current pro, and how it might improve his career. Him placing second in the Arnold one year, and someone had to look like him, or more importantly, better that year in order to teach him how to become number one. Then there was only one guy on the planet that year that could teach him how to be number one at the Arnold ever. And that one guy must. Do you really believe that? Do you really believe that? Cool guy. This is really interesting because this is an NBA player. This is one of the longest standing, currently 19 years as an NBA strength coach. But I don't think he has to be 6'10" to help this guy improve in the specific area. He has an expertise, and this guy learns from that and potentially, hopefully, benefits from it. And this is our current set of experts out there. If you got a bottom, if you got abs, and people go, how did you do that? How did you do that? How did you do that? I don't know this guy. If he's had those abs, or a version of those, if he's always been relatively lean, he has no idea how to expose his abdominal muscles. He has no idea, meaning how to get the fat off of them. Because if you've always been that way, what did you have to do to achieve it? What struggle did you have to go through? But there's a struggle this person's going through, whether there's addiction or self-medication and that kind of stuff. Because you think it's a matter of these calories and this food, when it's a matter of emotions. As I'm saying, we look at face value, we look at the cover, and we assume a level of knowledge. And not only a knowledge about what he did or didn't do, but that it could help us. And it's a mistake many times, saying that. Experience is valuable. Real experience. The less experience you have, the less struggle there was for you to attain any level of success in something, the less expertise and the less of an expert you are. If you really paid attention, you understand the continuum here of true knowledge, true expertise, of having tried and failed and tried and failed and learned from that and altered, and see how that needs to be even altered for individuals. It's a blend of those things. So anyway, bottom line, what we're doing right now in calling it a fitness expert, we're judging the book by its cover, dismissing a lot of people that could help us, and giving a lot of people money and worship and guruship that don't deserve it.